Good morning, my class. It's Thursday, September 23rd, 2020. Here's what we have going on today. So to start, you have an area model lesson in practice. You remember yesterday, we really focused on the area model and drawing those wonderful pictures to multiply multi-digit numbers. So there will be a lesson by Mrs. Labanel and then a practice you need to complete. For reading, you are finishing the News ELA activity from yesterday. Remember, we read, "Why don't I fall out of an upside down roller coaster?" You need to finish answering the question if you didn't finish answering, and then commenting on someone else's. And then I'd like you to take the News ELA quiz. Before you take the quiz, remember to please reread the article or listen to the article before taking the quiz. For science, you are going to be doing a redo assignment, and I'm going to go into that. The animal structure and function show what you know. We completed the second week of school. I have returned most of them with comments on some improvements I need to see. This is going on your grade, so I wasn't seeing our best work, so I wanted you to redo it. And then, of course, we have Imagine Learning. So let's go ahead and look at our assessment. Okay, this probably looks familiar to you. You were supposed to choose an animal, a native Utah animal, watch the teacher videos, which are these black things on each slide, on how to decorate each slide, and then do research and learn more about your animal. So this is an example. So this is an example of an amazing fourth grader. Now this assessment, I graded it at a 3, which means it's proficient. Now the highest grade you can get is a 4. So I'll show you what the requirements were for that. So on slide 4, you need to talk about the animal habitat. This person didn't earn a 4 because they didn't put that in a complete sentence, but they described their habitat really well with lots of descriptive words. Okay, the part that really was great about this assessment that they did was slides 5 and 6. They inserted a picture of their animal and then they labeled it using the arrows and the captions. Now remember, this is what makes it a model. By itself, it's just a picture, but when you add these on here, it makes it a model, which is what you've been asked to create. Then they answered the question in a complete sentence. For slide 6, you did the same thing. You found the structures and functions, and then you labeled, and then you answered, you picked one structure to answer in a complete sentence. So that's what I need you to do. Remember, the Hogle Zoo website is probably the best one for research. So that is an example of a level 3. If you go to Google Classroom, and you click View Assignment, and on the instructions page, it has a rubric right here. If you click on the rubric, it will tell you exactly what you need to do to get each one. So a level 3 is I chose an animal. I can accurately describe my animal's habitat. I labeled all 5 of my animal senses and described how my animal uses its senses to survive. I am able to label the structures of my animal and describe the function of one of those structures. That's a level 3. Now, if you're looking for a level 4, I chose an animal. I can accurately describe my animal's habitat, and I labeled all 5 of my animal senses and describe how my animal uses the senses to survive. I'm able to label the structures of my animal and describe the functions. I am also able to describe how my animal uses these structures and functions to survive and grow in its environment. So that's where you see our grading scale. So again, you find that on the instructions underneath your assignment. If you click on rubric, it'll show you all the instructions. Okay, that's it for today. So if you have any questions, please message me. I'm looking forward to seeing your awesome work today, and I will see you all back in class on Monday.